Yes guys, we're back again and I am super excited for this episode. Right, first things first, everyone keeps suggesting in the comments, have you seen that Epic, the new thing that's coming out? It's Elvis Presley in concert and it's called Epic, like abbreviation. It's coming out in the IMAX, yeah. I didn't know what no one was on about. Then I just typed it in and I was like, look, there's a trailer here for like 1 minute 30. So bear with me because I want to watch that. And I just thought I might as well do it with you. Hold on. Are you saying what's that in the background? Yeah, you are. It's my new Elvis little plaque. Do you know why? Because I've been absolutely digging this rabbit hole, yeah. And then I've just been with my girlfriend and our little one. We went for a little adventure around a antique dealer, whatever they're called. You know, it's called like an emporium, and you just walk around and there's loads of stuff everywhere. I was just looking through loads of stuff and I just seen that out the corner of my eye and I was like, do you know what? It's only right that goes up on the wall at home. Let's go! Love it! Looks sick, do you not reckon? Cool. But anyway, today's video was suggested by one of our subscribers called Trudy Wolf. Massive shout out, because as soon as I read your suggestion, I was like, do you know what? That's gotta be done. We're watching two videos after the trailer. One of them is Frank Sinatra's 1969 version of, I'm pretty sure it's his song, My Way. And then we're going to watch Elvis's version in 73 at the Aloha Hawaii concert, gig, whatever you want to call it. And I just thought, there was no specific which ones I should watch. But as soon as he said you should watch Frank Sinatra and then Elvis because you'll see the massive difference. I've never listened to Frank Sinatra, but I've seen like, you know, old gangster films or something like that. And like speaking to me dad and stuff, and I would have me information muddled up. But I know was it Sinatra who was like, he say he was like in with the mafia or the mob or something like that. Is that true? I don't know. Maybe not, but either way, I just know of Frank Sinatra back in the day. He was like a big deal, wasn't he? So I just thought, let's do this because it's fun, is it not? First things first, we're watching Elvis Presley in concert, the little trailer for it, because I haven't got a clue if it's actual footage from him, if it's someone acting. I don't know. Let's just watch it and see what's happening. Wasn't it 68? Comeback special. Don't lie.
There's been a lot written and a lot said, but never from my side of the story.
Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is margin. His truth is margin.
Okay, you better believe I'm going to the IMAX for that. Lost footage, unseen, remastered by the elites. This is going to be epic. Literally, it's going to be epic. I need to see this. I've been saying I want to watch documentaries and stuff like that. This is only coming out in February. It's like it was meant to be. I've only just jumped on this rabbit hole and all of a sudden there's rare new unseen footage from 40 years ago. That's going to be so sick. I can't wait for that. What are you guys saying? Are you all going to the IMAX? Because this isn't like wait for it to come out on Netflix or something. This is go and pay for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting down there. Let's go. Right. Frank Sinatra, My Way, 1969. I know there's no way there's auto-tune and stuff like that back in 1969. So, let's get straight into it and see what Frank Sinatra was saying.
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full, I've traveled each and every highway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do, I saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the highway.
Nice.
And more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. And through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall, and did it my way. I've loved, I've laughed and cried, I had my fill, my share of losing. And now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way. Oh no, oh no, not me. I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not the right to say the things he feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my
Whoa. Well, that was actually super sick, super impressive. There's so many things going through my head right now. Firstly, he's got the voice of like a gentleman. Do you know what I mean? Like back in the day, it was a different era. Like how I talk now, you know, I'm not, what's it, eloquent? What's the word? Where the fact I'm even saying that, but the way we talk, the like slang and stuff like that. Back in the day, if you watch any old World War stuff, old movies, cowboy movies, anything like that, they all talk like a gentleman. Not like that. The complete opposite of what I just did. I can't do a gentleman's voice. Do you know what I'm saying? Suit, tie. But it wasn't even the suit and tie. The suit and tie made the character of it, but his voice is old school gentleman. Do you know what I mean? And I like that. It's like you know, if you get, what's my man called? What's he called? What's that man called? Let's Google him. What was he in? He was in Hannibal? He's called Anthony Hopkins. You know when Anthony Hopkins narrates a movie or something like that? He's got an old school gentleman's voice to me. It's got like a low tone to it, clear, pronounces his words good. That's what Frank Sinatra's got. He's also, I've seen in the past, like people say if you're a really good singer, you can sing late and it sounds better than singing like on the beat. In them old school, you know Michael Bublé, he will drag, or not drag, he will wait for the beat and then he'll come in after it, and it's sort of like a lazy kind ofness to it. It's like, did you mess that on purpose, but you still somehow caught it at the same time? And when you can do that, it's like flowing on top of the song. Your vocal is flowing over the melody. Do you know what I'm saying? It's hard to explain all this stuff because I don't know the technical terms for everything, and I forgot Anthony Hopkins' name. But either way, that was sick. Now we need to get on to Elvis's version. Now I haven't heard this, so this is going to be completely new to me. Let's find it. Right, okay, I've just found the Elvis version, 1973, Honolulu, Aloha from Hawaii. Let's go. Let's just get straight into it. It's not a versus match, by the way. It's just a comparison. We're just seeing how both of them did it. You know what I mean? And I suppose we could be like, well, I prefer that one, but, you know. No shade on anyone. Let's go. We love them both right now, yeah? Let's go.
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain.
Listen to the vibrato.
I've lived a life that's full. I traveled each and every byway, oh, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, oh, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I'd eat up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall, and did it my way.
Go on, Elvis.
I've loved, I've laughed and cried, I've had my fill, my share of losing, and now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing. amazing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way. Oh no, no, not me. I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the words he truly feels, and not the words for what it is. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way.
I love that, man. Oh, come on. This guy is an absolute genius musician. And he literally did that version of his song his way. You can't compare, because there's going to be people out there like Michael Bublé that can literally replicate Frank Sinatra kind of voice. Like Michael Bublé, he's a sick singer, isn't he? I don't listen to him, but every Christmas he's on. And you know he's got a belting voice. He knows more control of his voice than you couldn't get any more control. He's completed it. Frank Sinatra, just a gentleman's pure voice. Amazing. He even just used one of them little silver mics like what Elvis uses. He had the orchestra behind him. Did you hear the TCB taking care of business orchestra though? You're not matching that. If you listen to that again, you'll hear, really, every time I watch one of these Elvis videos, I need to Google the bass player, because you guys have told me his name before. TCB bass player. This guy, Jerry, I thought he was called Jeff. I might have said Jeff in one of the other videos. Jerry Chef was between 69 and 77. He's probably the best bass player I've ever heard. There, I said it. Do you know what I'm saying? Listen to that again and focus just on the bass. And while you're there, listen to the string section. This is, I know we're going off Elvis, but Elvis comes as a package, hence the TCB with the lightning bolt, taking care of business in a flash. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting there, guys, I'm learning. But that orchestra, that band, that bassist, Elvis was like, look, I want to hear the strings at this bit. Don't be too loud, because I want my voice to come through here. I want the bass to be turned up so you can hear it as I'm singing my notes. I want the bass to kind of, it flows so well. It's not, he doesn't play the bass like a normal band. That's why I love his bass playing so much. He plays the melody of the song, basically. I don't know what he's doing. All I know is the tone of his bass and how he's playing it is next level. And I've heard loads of bands. I like loads of different genres of music. I don't focus on one thing. If I hear something that sounds amazing, sometimes I just like one song from one person or whatever. And I'm sure you guys are pretty similar. But when you listen to enough things, you start to realise that most bands, especially this day and age, they just keep the bass really to the beat. And it's really straightforward bass playing. Stuff like that just blows my mind when I hear that kind of stuff. And if you was listening to Elvis's voice, his vibrato, not only his vibrato, I always thought people love Elvis because he's like an entertainer, and like he wears all the gear, the white suits or the black leather, he's got a cape on, he's got like the hair and the glasses or whatever that you see like in a Smithy Elvis costume. I thought it was all because he's an entertainer. Little did I know, and I've learned it over the past few songs, obviously, like since I've been down this rabbit hole, I know his voice is epic, one of a kind. And you could see when he was hitting some of the notes, he had the mic and he was like doing his Elvis look and stuff like that. You don't do it on purpose. Personally, when I'm playing live gigs, I play rhythm and I'll do lead on one song and then my brother will do lead on the other. Not to make it about me, but my dad always points out if he comes to our gig, or like any of my family or whatever, they'll be like, when I'm playing the guitar and like it gets to like a good bit or whatever, I kick me right leg out or something like that, and I don't know I'm doing it, but they've picked up on it, and it's like a little thing where it's like, oh yeah, you did it in that gig or whatever, you know what I mean? Certain things you like, but Elvis has got so many moves. Like he obviously likes doing like his like signature, like get down lower and like do the arms and stuff, but there's certain things like just the way his mannerisms and stuff, that's just natural, that's just him as a guy. Anyone else who's doing that is just replicating the one and only the king, you know what I'm saying? You're not doing that naturally. You're not his moves. His moves are very specific to him, and his hands with his jewellery on and all that, you can just tell if someone just took a photo of his mannerism, you would know it's Elvis if his head wasn't in the picture, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. I just love this, you know what I'm saying? And that's why he's up on the wall. That's why he's up on the wall. Do you know what I'm saying? Amazing. I don't even know if I've heard this. I've heard this song. Who hasn't heard the song? It's been on adverts and stuff. But I don't know if I'm listening to Frank Sinatra or Elvis or whatever, because I've never paid it no attention. Because to me, it's just a song from in the past. And I've been naive to stuff like that. Some of the older people. That's why I'm doing this channel. It's not always going to be Elvis, you know what I mean? I hope you guys follow me on my journey as I'm just looking at cool stuff, suggestions and stuff like that. But Elvis is king. I can't wait for this epic to come out on the IMAX. I'll be there, cash in hand for my ticket, you know what I'm saying? That was amazing. And Trudy, thank you for the suggestion. I'm not going to be able to do everyone's suggestions. Obviously, if you do the donation route, I will prioritise. But if I see something in the suggestions and it just automatically spikes me interest, you better believe I'm going to be doing it. So if you've got like a really cool idea and I see your comment, then I might just do it. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one.